might as well. And we are back. A little bit of a surprise stream today, just because it's. Let me fix something real quick. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of a surprise stream today. Mainly because the Ubisoft Forward event is happening in about 2 hours, and it's got me kind of excited. Also, hello Ezio. Yes, I know. We had ended the last episode in the middle of a mission, and that is just a little bit disorienting. I'm so sorry. So, I figured. Ooh, his arm. I figured
Oh, that hurts.
we would return for a surprise episode of Let's Stream Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Part 2 Rome Coming.
Oh, merda.
I know. My humor is killing Ezio.
Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
I've traditional remedies and the wisdom of the Arabes. Wellness awaits.
Oh, these are the very famous Brotherhood robes.
Someone my age. Imbecile.
And eaten as soon as possible.
Imbecille.
The Camera Rionale asks all bankers to please park their wagons and carriages responsibly. The guards have been instructed to remove offenders. Has he lost
Back.
his mind?
Oh, Ezio, no. Now, we did already get the feather. That did save, but... here we are. And this is where we left off. So, without further ado...
Word has gone out that a peasant is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
I tried begging in front of San Lorenzo fuori le mura, but my face is becoming too well known out there, and the guard will soon making me nervous. I'm not a criminal. I wish they would leave me alone.
Isn't that thing?
Fury. Once these Rioni were the curious display. brother. He helps us with a little money when he can.
We did some work at the Basilica, but that was 3 weeks ago.
The streets of Rome are as varied as they are densely populated. It's very easy to become one with the crowd, and if I let go of the movement, Ezio will automatically follow the path of the crowd, making it much easier for me to pay attention to where people are going.
Please, be careful.
Mercy! Spare me, signore!
Oh no.
She was beautiful.
She was, until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
Well executed. Il Carnefice lives on the hill overlooking the gallows. Locate and kill him. Full synchronization. Kill your target with the hidden blade. Geez, Loki, Louise, both are correct.
When you are ready, take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
Fun fact, characters like Il Carnefice are actually avatars that you can play as from the multiplayer mode from the original release of the game. He's known as the Hangman.
Nice work down there.
Not my best. But it's hard to make art with poor materials.
Requiescat in pace.
Drag you to hell.
Yeah, Ezio's really much more deadly in this game. Now, it's very important that we don't sell any of the lootable items. We can use those instead for crafting. There's the Vatican. We were there with Mario. And this is the rest of the area.
Where did he? Stand warned. Penalties will be unduly high if the situation stabilizes. We demand no Pellegrini to avoid the bridge.
Right. Now, I believe that there are 100 or maybe 50 of the Borgia flags. Let's see. 101. These are not nearly as hard to find as the feathers because you can actually buy a map that will lead you to most of them. Which, thank God. There are only 10 feathers in the game. And you know, I cannot recall what they do. Let's see. We have quite a few cosmetic options even now. Let's take a look at them. Let's see. Our inventory is pretty lackluster. We have the hidden blade with the poison and hidden gun attachments, a common sword, and our fists of fury. We have 5 throwing knives, 5 poison, 9 bullets left, and 5 vials of medicine, as well as none of those, 2 of these, and 1 feather. Outfits. We have the plain cape, amazing. Venetian cape. The Venetian cape was acquired after foiling Rodrigo's plot in Venice. This cape is merely cosmetic. While worn, guards will respond to any criminal behavior and notoriety will increase or decrease normally. The Medici cape is the same thing. Florentine noble attire. Outfits the wearer in Ezio's clothes as a Florentine nobleman. Merely cosmetic, but we can be young Ezio again. We can bring back the armor of Altair. Speaking of Altair, we can bring back his robes, as well as Draken armor. Cosmetic only, but look at that armor set. Fashioned by Helmschmied Armory in 1489, only a few sets were completed due to the weight of the metal. And then, of course, we've got Desmond. Uploaded from the Animus memory banks. Purely cosmetic, but we can be modern-day Desmond. And for you Metal Gear fans, there was a reference for Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Very good.
Hey, where's the island?
Has he lost his mind?
Hey, another feather. Believe it or not, we can also buy a feather map.
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them.
New man in town. How does no one notice him ever? Oh, climbing around? Yeah. Accompany Machiavelli through Rome, encountering dangers along the way. Full synchronization. Throw the Borgia captain into the scaffolding to kill him.
Follow me. Take care not to draw any undue attention.
When do I ever?
Now, for several games after this, the formula was very much the same. As an assassin, you
would be wise to purchase missing equipment. You will not live long in Roma without supplies.
I have my blade.
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you.
Grazie.
While you are in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason.
As soon as I hear some, I will let you know.
Yikes. By the stiletto and the Roman spalders. Well, while we're doing that, I'll also go ahead and say that from here on, the formula is very much the same. As an assassin, you will enter a new city. You will see the ails of the common man, and then you will free them from tyranny, thus expanding your own territory, as you'll see in this mission. Ah, shoulder armor.
Now you can survive the journey back to Firenze.
Perhaps. But I'm not going to Firenze.
Oh.
There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the Villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet, and the King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia, and at this rate he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
Virtue. We should not forget that Machiavelli is the author of The Prince.
Should we not travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
Alright, I guess we'll improvise. Nice.
Make him bleed! You must 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 have a death wish! Showing your face in a forge! Picking a fight with the forge! You must have picking a fight with the forge! Make him bleed! You must have a death wish! Showing your face in a forge! Make him bleed! Forza Forgia! Let's go! Forza can beat this.
Just because you kill a few guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
Igniting the Borgia Tower.
You don't own this place, relax.
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
And, just like Monterogione, we are now the landlords of this stable. We will begin to get passive income. 48 florins every 20 minutes. Easy come, easy go.
You excel at opening wounds, Ezio. But can you also close them?
I intend to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
Stop sparring.
Fine. Let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule. Killing one man will not change things. We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the sand.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go, get back what he has stolen. I will wait at the Campitolio. I am making a contact there.
Give me back my money! Come back here!
Get out before I regret sparing your life.
Ah. I see.
Have you lost already?
The music though, oh, the music in this game is amazing. The atmosphere too. Now, there's a feather. In addition to feathers and flags coming back for this game, we've also seen the return of Subject 16 and his mysterious messages. Now, if we can find that glyph, we may be able to begin. So, Conservatore. It's got to be on this one here, then. Right? Should be fairly obvious. There it is. Yeah, only seeable in Eagle Vision. You can only grab onto it in Eagle Vision as well. Let's see what the first puzzle is. Whoa.
You dropped out of the grid. Where were you?
Not sure. Some kind of fragmented memory?
Maybe you should stop.
I'm good. I want to keep going.
Okay. Cluster 1.
Loading.
Masters all, they did not work, but ruled from on high.
Loading.
Okay. What? Moving away from the sovereign and his crossed brow, the people take 2 steps forward. Sovereign, crossed brow, the people take 2 steps forward.
Loading.
That's the pawn. Okay, wow. Hey! They became increasingly aware of our existence. We can no longer rely on the divine right of the aristocracy to maintain control. We need a new system, something much more subtle.
Loading.
The democracy?
Quarantine zone. Quarantine lifted.
I'll put 16's video files here. Hopefully they'll begin to make sense as you free up each file.
The truth. You know, that's the thing about the truth. It always comes out. There's a joke there. The world might not be ready for this. Oh. Sorry, buddy. A joke there indeed. Machiavelli.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work, we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me.
Who's got mail? Rendezvous with Machiavelli's contact and retrieve the letter he carries. Catch the Borgia courier in under 1 minute. Ooh. We're going to the Colosseum. Ay, ay, ay.
Look at these facades masquerading as government. The Pope is very clever to keep this place in business. It fools your friends, the people, quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
I merely describe the reality of Rome today. But all is up lost. The good news is that we have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken.
Who are you working for, ladro?
I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him! Find me at the Terme.
I've got you now. 1 minute. Easy. Encoded Romulus letter. We have received new emails. We should leave the animus to check our inbox. You know what? I don't think that would be a bad idea, but we should probably go ahead and finish this memory sequence. Let's see though. Well, maybe another time. Oh, yes. I remember this area. I can hear it. Oh, it's up there. Foolish of me. Now, in the previous game we had Assassin Tombs and Templar Lairs. I don't know if you realized when we picked up that letter, it was an encoded Romulus letter. And a little bit of history, the two mythological founders of Rome were brothers by the name of Romulus and Remus, raised by the Lupa, or the she-wolf. Do not lose any health. That is quite hard to do. Okay. Alright, come on. Come on.
Get away! Where did these murderers come from?
And you see, you missed the full synchronization because I got nicked by that throwing knife. And this is where I'll truly become the worst ever. Just replay that real quick, because we almost got through it, the whole thing. But who are these people? The followers of Romulus. I love it. I wonder if we should just use our other one instead. Have a knife fight.
Where did these murderers come from?
There we go. Whew. And now, we'll just go right on over here, where we should have went. And down
Must
here.
have come from in here.
Indeed. The Halls of Nero. Locate the Shrine to Romulus. Complete the memory within 8 minutes. Got to love it. Nice. So there was this whole... What is the matter with me? There was this whole subgenre of action games around this time that were coming out. No. Where you would have these very acrobatically inclined heroes. You really started seeing it on the exploration side with... I'd say, you know, the first 2 Assassin's Creed games, but also Peller makes me feel very Indiana Jones video game vibes. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, the first couple Uncharted games, well, all of the Uncharted games, Tomb Raider. It was just a great time to be both a fan of like history and adventure games, because you've got these just beautiful ancient places, and they're even ancient to Ezio. So you kind of get that synchronization between player and protagonist. I remember the first time I ever did this puzzle, I was very confused. I was like, why do I care about water? You know? That is why we care about water. I like the very muffled, like, Catholic chanting that goes on. I guess it wouldn't be really Catholic, but more like London Latin chanting. And this here, this is so cool. It ignites the fire, and the fire comes through here. I said in the second Assassin's Creed, I wonder how all of this stuff works, you know? Ooh. I wonder how hot it would be in here. Surprised that arm even held. Here we are. Nice. That's not what I meant to do.
Now I can get back up here.
We can always come back for that other chest. I would have messed up our time.
That could help if I fall. Perfect. A route up if I fall.
I know I just made that whole point about the treasure. It's the flags, though. I care about the flags. Tomatoes. I leave my family's armor here, one of the finest sets ever made. May you who finds it receive strength in battle. Change of handwriting. We have taken it and sent it back behind the iron door. 6 keys and lockets spread amongst our brothers. It shall be said to come from Romulus, and they will worship it. Brutus. Okay. So it stalled on 6 minutes or 6 seconds. I wonder if it would let me go back down and get that one. I think that I'm locked out of that area. So we'll just come back here another time. The Halls of Nero. Looking good, Ezio.
The followers of Romulus. This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me.
Rome's income increased to 52 florins every 20 minutes.
I will surely lose my house to it.
Acquedetto Claudia.
We recently began
Ballin'.
traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards. But many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
Entering the tunnels. The Tiber Island hideout. Yeah. Sure, we'll go to the Tiber Island. Tiber Island. La Tiber. Something. Yeah. Assassin's Creed fast travel hatches. Absolutely.
Ben trovato, Nicolò. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
Si.
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
What?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy, and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
Si, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
Make some friends.
And this is our new hideout. Much smaller than the villa, but also much more hidden. Here we will have our own gallery of art, our own armory, buns of steel, cheat unlocked. The fighter, the lover, and the thief. Sequence 3. The pacing, I will say, of this game lends itself well to taking your time. Because not only are you building the city, wow. Let's give ourselves a blacksmith on the island. That'll help. This is the main blacksmith of the city. He will be able to provide us with shop quests, like Faith, by providing him with 3 terracotta pots, 2 totems, and 2 Buddhist prayer beads. We can be given the Captain's Sword. We can buy a silent crossbow, a proper knife, weapons and armor, as well, yeah.
I just counted again.
And the more we do, and for example, the Banco. For 900 florins, we can open ourselves a bank on the island. This will allow us to retrieve our money. Much like with Claudia, excess money is loss. So you do want to keep an eye on the books. We can currently hold 7,500 florins. But after our expenditures just now, we're broke again. But luckily for us, there are ways to get money quickly. Like our good friends, the couriers. Elephant ivory and 1,500 florins. That should be enough for us to finish renovating the shops on the island. Because sometimes it's more worth it to build up our home base than it is to equip Ezio himself. If I saw this while casually walking, I would lose my marbles. Yeah. Syphilis? It's like that's my favorite disease. And that joke fell flat. I feel bad for even making that joke. Hey, a totem. Only one more of those is needed.
Hey, there are better ways of drawing attention.
The Merchante d'Art for 900. And I suppose we'll have to wait on the tailor. Now, art merchants are much more important in this game because of the treasure maps. Also trend-setting.
Perhaps another time.
$800.
Have you seen the young doctor?
Now, if you take a look at our people, you'll see that they are very poor. This is not very good. As we continue to improve Rome, much like the villa, the city streets will become cleaner, our people will become more wealthy, and they'll be able to afford better things, live better lives. And thus, it will continue to help us with our own funding. Wool. And from here, we have a pretty good excuse to begin exploring the open world, taking down Borgia towers all over the city, and the like. So, if we take a look at our handy-dandy map, we can switch over to the Borgia influences. Also, we have several Templar lairs just like in the previous game. So there's always something to do. We can go into 1, 2 more of the lairs of Romulus. This one here is where the Romulus treasure is. We have cleared that Borgia zone. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more towers. Now, some of these are locked behind story sections, but a lot of them are not. Also, for example, by buying the Mercanti di Traiano, which is a landmark, we can also start building revenue. Let's see. It is 1:47, so we've definitely got plenty of time. The showcase starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about the time I'll stop the program for today. So, let's make some money. And we'll attack this Borgia Tower. Now, there are several ways to get into the hideout, by the way. I figure I might as well show one off. And we're back inside. Pretty fun stuff. This is the hideout. I do love it. It's one of my favorite hideouts in the entire series. This is where our armory will be. We've begun with the Roman set. I think that's the leather set and what have you. Our gallery, as well as the armory for weapons. There we are. Placing the feathers, because we love our little brother. And down here we have some sort of a meeting room. Now, I believe, and I might be wrong, but with the purchasing of other things as well, let's see. Is there a... There's not. But we can check what makes us money and how much at any bank. Is that a thief I see on the map? Nutmeg. Now that may have been a little harsh. Okay, that's good. 11:32 every 20 minutes is not bad. Now, the heavy sheath will allow us to carry two-handed weapons permanently. A smoke bomb pouch will allow us to use smoke bombs again. We can also differentiate between our clothing color, Roman stone, Venetian azure, Venetian wine, Florentine scarlet, which is one of my favorites, Roman gilded onyx and Florentine crimson, and the cape color of the same kind. Very nice.
Until then, addio.
I am so sorry.
I've got great metalwork here.
But yes, the record book. Summary, shops, renovations, landmarks, and the economy. So we do not get income from our collection anymore. That's a shame. Which just means our wealth won't compound quite as quickly. Which is fine.
Such incredible. I have a great selection.
Elephant ivory. You see, it's very tempting to sell these trade items, but it's almost never really worth it in the end.
Well, yes, not here, is it? I think.
Besides, if we really wanted to make that pocket change, we can simply
Do you require medical assistance?
do that.
That's a curious little town. Did you have any luck with the Tsar? Please, be civil. Amici, why not?
So, go ahead and give me the new longsword. That'll help us in fights.
That you do, I hope. And please
There
come
we
back
are.
often.
And then we can go ahead toward the next area. Let's see. Severe robe drip. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Gotta love it. Okay. We're about 90 meters from the new area. Now once we do that, we'll be able to not only get a better bird's eye view of everything going on. Oh, he's like literally right there. Okay. Are we going through here? No. That's fine. Some of the more interesting open world gameplay afforded by this kind of a setting is very interesting indeed, because you'll see he's very well protected in this area. So we've got to be a little bit more careful
How can there be business? They taxed it all away to no good.
with the way that we approach our target. What the fuck? I think that may have tipped him off. No? No, not yet. Okay. So if we can get him. Nice.
We fight for cruel, obsolete power. Not Forza! No!
If you really didn't like somebody, I will say that if you aren't careful, you do quickly overpower the Borgia. Like, I could probably take over the majority of the city and not even leave sequence 3. Then So what do? We go, we buy a horse stable for 700, and we continue to build our resources financially. And look at this. We haven't seen these guys since Assassin's Creed 1. These are vigilantes. If we're ever in trouble, they will fight beside us. Oh, absolutely. And this is only the beginning. I don't know if you were able to catch the main cinematic sequence, but the reason why this game's name is Brotherhood is because at a certain point we will decide to begin the Brotherhood properly by recruiting novices. When we start recruiting the novices, we will then begin to have students. As we train the students, they'll become better fighters. As they become better fighters, we can call them in to help us in more direct ways. For example, if I wanted to keep on running and not mess with this archer up here, I could signal to one of my recruits and he would come out of nowhere and attack him just like that. It's pretty handy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that was a mistake. But, in addition to the... I am so sorry. In addition to the shops and landmarks, we can also renovate these tunnel entrances. And now, anytime I need to come back to this particular spot, I can. It broke me financially, but I can. So, the Tiber Island hideout. And now, the Porta Nomentana. It's a very refreshing gameplay loop that, over time, it's just so nice. Oh, ladies, you're back from the first game. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, much like all of that goes, we can also attack at Templar lairs for a little bit faster resources as far as that goes. Like, for example, the Mercati di Triano contains a Templar lair marked with this holy cross. So, we go on in and have some fun. And that's the thing, is that you're not hunting people more as you're trying to heal the city. Shopaholic, kill only your target. Find the Templar strongbox. Kill only my target.
Capitano? Speak softly. I am about to make you rich. I just purchased a key from a man in the market that opens the Torre della Milizia.
How does that make me rich?
The man claims there is treasure in the topmost room. The stairs have partially collapsed. I need your help getting...
We are no longer alone.
So you will bring the ladder to my wife?
Yes, of course I will.
You are such a good friend to my family. I owe you a reward for your assistance.
I look forward to such a gift, Capitano.
Yeah. So, we're gonna follow these Templars. There's a bit of extra treasure over here. And anything, any kind of financial resource that we can acquire, we should acquire. It wasn't important at all in Assassin's Creed 1. It was vaguely important in Assassin's Creed 2, but in Brotherhood and beyond, for the most part, it's extremely important to have financial resources.
Be ready with a ladder tonight.
What about my reward?
Assassino!
Ha!
Go! We will stop it! End of the road! No passage for you!
Oh!
You won't get through.
Don't worry! We'll catch up! Hey, fratelli! Look sharp! Ah, I think not. He's losing us! Faster, ragazzo! He's here! Help me! You'll not get past us!
Venti di merda, do not get through.
Right here!
Venti di merda, do not get through.
And this guy's fast.
Be in range of the archers. There he is!
I know.
Ah, go! Go! Cats! It's getting clear! There! On him!
Cazzo! Stay away from me, assassino!
That's hilarious. You have arrows. Whoa. Find the Torre del Milizi. I'm sorry, I could have swore I heard the shuddering of treasure. Oh, yes. The money. Copper ore. $4,000. Huh. Nice. Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. We can definitely renovate a lot of the city now. You're so broke at the beginning of this game, but if you prioritize renovation, it can really help. Oh, little buddy. I'm coming for you. Oh, no. I forgot. You have to get the glove for your second hidden blade before you can do the climb leap grab. Because really, that would tear the flesh from your fingers so easily. Yeah, I don't think that I'm coming for him either. I don't know. Maybe I'll walk into the plaza and he'll be here. Friend? Hello? I suppose not.
Care for all. What would make a man propose? Ah, of course, a woman must be involved.
Okay, let's see. The most important shops to renovate at the moment are actually banks. The more banks we have, the more money we can acquire. The more money we can acquire, the more money we can spend. And we won't have to go all the way back to the Tiber Island, anytime that we need the to make a withdrawal roll. Daggone, I feel like Hagrid in the beginning of the Sorcerer's Stone. Mr. Harry Potter would like to make a withdrawal. And does Mr. Harry Potter have his key? Oop. I'm dead. The mango. Also, the more of a specific shop we renovate, we'll begin to get more discounts, and that's citywide. We don't have to go directly back to Tiber Island. We can just go to any blacksmith, as I guess the majority shareholder.
Such unbelievable prices I have for you,
Possibly, sir. We need 12,800 for the crossbow. It's definitely worth it. Definitely is.
Ciao, signore. E mention me to your amici.
Come, don't be shy.
There we go. We're doing very well, I think. Let's see. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So really, all we need is this blacksmith here, and then we can introduce ourselves to the Rosa Infiore, which we could really do either. That's completely up to us, but I like to kind of call back to the old journey from Assassin's Creed 2. It was the courtesans that helped us first, and then the mercenaries, and then the thieves. Now, unfortunately, we'd never see Paolo or Sister Teodora again, but the mercenaries are being led by our friend Bartolomeo di Alviano, the very loud, precious mercenary leader from the previous game.
We also do repairs and modifications on 15's casements. Locks and other household items.
Alright. Now, before we go finishing up with the courtesans, because this is their building, a very beautiful building, by the way, I think we should probably check in with Desmond. Because we can do that whenever we like. And I think that's just swell. We'll exit the Animus right over here. Hopefully it'll spot us right back here. Alright. We will be leaving the Animus to rejoin Lucy, Sean, and Rebecca. And look at that. I'm very attached to the Animus 2.0, aka
Break time.
Baby. Break time! How you doing, Rebecca?
Why do we have to stay down here all day?
Abstergo's still looking for us. It'd be better if we never went out at all, but then we'd run out of supplies.
It's like being in a cave during a rainstorm.
Yeah, well, knowing the Templars, monsoon season's about to arrive.
You ever use the Animus?
Your ancestors have such interesting lives. I went in once. It was pretty lame.
Yeah, what were you? Some kind of spinster, probably.
Worse, a Prussian mercenary. I spent hours firing guns. Boring!
Yeah, guns are for sissies.
Woman is STEM. Yeah. I don't know what... Educate me. What is STEM? Hey, Sean.
You still managing the teams out in the field?
No phone line. Rebecca's working on patching us into the network.
So how's it feel letting the lady do all the work?
She's no lady.
Hey!
You think we're safe here?
I'm more concerned with the other assassins out there. If Abstergo stumbles onto information about the temples, we could have a disaster on our hands.
The only people alive who've heard of the temples are here in this room.
For now, and who knows, maybe they're listening to this conversation and you just gave everything away.
You brought them up first.
You are paranoid, Desmond.
Ah. Well played.
You see, they're becoming more friends. She is a lady. I will fight him. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know I love talking about this stuff, Desmond, but we have work to do now.
Well, fine. We'll talk to Lucy. What's up, darling?
Everything all right?
Oh, no.
I don't like being stuck underground with them out there looking for us.
You're doing a great job. We're safe here.
But for how long? Vidic won't give up. I know it.
Neither will we.
I'm kind of busy here.
Okay. Oh, here we go. This is funny.
Hey, what's the matter you, Altair?
That's racist.
You're racist.
Really? This is what you guys are doing?
Oh no, God forbid I take a break. I've only spent the past 3 fucking weeks inside that machine.
No, you're right. Let's all just screw around while the world falls to pieces.
Hey, this isn't easy, you know.
Right, like we're all on vacation out here?
Enough! Look, everyone's under a lot of pressure. But we're the only ones who can stop Abstergo, so we need to keep it together.
She's right. We need to be a hive mind, people.
Anybody up for some reconciliatory yoga? Anyone?
Very funny, guys.
Hey, what's the matter you, Altair?
We don't have time for chit-chat.
Focusing on this.
Lucy, I'm
There's no
sorry.
time to talk.
Oh, God. Oh, Sylvie's watching too. Now, this is interesting. The Hephaestus email network. Please select a user account. Desmond Miles. Deleted. Nice. September 17th, 2012. Weekly schedule. I love those. Monday, Anima session, everyone. Supply run, Rebecca. Clean up, Lucy. Day watch, Sean to relieve Lucy at 3 p.m. Tuesday, Anima session, everyone. Clean up, Sean. Day watch, Lucy to relieve Rebecca at 3 p.m. Wednesday, Anima session, everyone. Clean up, Rebecca. Day watch, Rebecca to relieve Sean at 3 p.m. Thursday, Anima session, everyone. Clean up, Lucy. Sean to relive Lucy at 3 p.m. Friday, Anima session, everyone. Clean up, Sean. Team breakfast as prepared by Royal Chef Sean Hastings. Day watch, Lucy to relieve Rebecca at 3 p.m. Anima session, everyone. Team meeting. Day watch, Rebecca to relieve Sean at 3 p.m. Sunday, Anima session, everyone. If Desmond is up to it. Day watch, Sean to relive Lucy at 3 p.m. Thanks, Lucy. Okay. Rebecca Crane, subject MP3 player. Hey guys, I can't find my MP3 player, the little black one. Let me know if you see it. I have trouble sleeping without my tunes. Rebecca. Erudito. Access. Make sure you stay in the loop. Guy Fawkes, 23, Snowmass, 84, and Juno, 57. Everyone did the typo, or Lucy's so tired that she did it a couple times. Let's see what Rebecca's talking about. Because there is no trust. Nothing deleted. Inbox. Outbox. Rebecca Crane. Desmond. Hey, Luce. Desmond was screaming pretty loud in his sleep yesterday. It's getting worse. I don't know if you heard it too, but I thought I'd let you know. Reply to Desmond. I did hear it, but there is not much we can do until we've reached our goal. I know it's awful and I hate doing this to him, but it's necessary. Thanks, though, Lucy. Okay. Yogurt. From Lucy Stillman to Rebecca Crane. Yogurt. I had 2 yogurts in the mini fridge as of this morning, and now they're gone. I'm hungry and annoyed, so who took them? Lucy. Sean Hastings. Yogurt. Lucy. I am supremely disappointed that you would make such allegations of your dedicated staff. This accusation is unjust, unfounded, and frankly rather insulting. S. Outbox. Yogurt. Sean ate both of them. I know because he asked me if I wanted one. Rebecca. Oh no. Yogurt. Thanks, Becca. Sean, you're on cleanup for the next week. Lucy. Yogurt. This just in. Rebecca is a Templar. Yikes. Oh, Sean. Found it. Sean. Hey. Radio Sean. Let's see what Sean's talking about. Oh, the shade's intense. Okay, so nothing that we didn't already see. Lucy. Nothing deleted. The yogurt debacle. Outbox. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Let's try heading outside for a second.
Make sure you're back before dawn. There's an earpiece and a watch.
These?
Yes, take them with you.
Nice. Now there are certain things that we can find in good old in the villa that we can bring back into the sanctuary. These are artifacts that have somehow stayed outside for several hundreds of years. I believe there are only 5 of them. Maria's feather chest. Rip. Oh, the training circle. That's crazy. Look at all these cars. Is that Mario's sword in a stone? Mario's sword. That's heartbreaking. He died here. Ezio's belt. Now, because I've just got the worst memory for everything, I just happen to remember where most of the stuff is. The Medici cape. And now I'm completely blanking on the last artifact. Oh no. Whoa. What is this? Oh yeah, all the blood that Ezio must have gone through to go around the villa. Well, now I'm super sad. Now we do have 6 minutes left. I bet we can find that last artifact. That is completely escaping my memory. Oh yeah, we can't forget about the Tranquility team. It was a sign on the thing over there. Huh. Built in 1290, the Villa Auditory is one of the Tuscan countryside's most beloved landmarks. Interesting. That is an absolute oof. Yeah. The oofening. 'Tis intense. I can't remember what the last artifact is. It has escaped my mind's eye. Excuse me. It's like up here. Oh, poor Ezio's room. Wow. That could have been us. And then if we go over here, here they are. I wonder what that last artifact is.
You're all set to go.
Please check your PMS whenever I'm screaming. Private message? Oh dear.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore, stranger.
Salve. Would you be kind enough to call the owner for me?
Madonna Solari is not in.
Do you know where she is?
Aiuto! Aiuto! Madonna Solari! Oh, Lucia, we thought you were gone for good. The men took us on a ship, and they released me, but she...
Who took you on a ship?
Slave traders, Messere, near Isola Tiberina. They want coin in exchange for her life.
I will get her back.
Yeah, we can't be having none of that high-stakes negotiation. Deliver the money necessary to save the mistress of the Rosa in Fiore from the slave trader holding her captive. Do not swim. Gather 2,500 florins. Okay.
What aren't you special? Really special.
Basta! What's wrong with you, huh?
Many things are wrong with me. Nice.
Cazzo, il kill himself. Dio del cielo. Io forse...
There we go. This doesn't look good. Let's check this. Her buns slay. Period. Yeah. The models for the courtesans are so much more improved in this game.
Are you here for the whore?
Aiutatemi!
I have your money. Let her go.
No! Take it up with Cesare!
Oh! Now the thing with thieves and bandits like these is that their corpses drop very valuable items. So even though that was terrible, we're going to go ahead and not loot the poor lady. Oh, it's terrible. Absolutely. 100%. Now remember, we are not to swim.
Well, aren't you a funny man?
Man, this brothel definitely needs some renovation. All right.
Mother? Sister?
Ezio. Sir Machiavelli said that you might be here.
What are you doing in Roma? Has Firenze been attacked?
No, or rather, I do not know. We did not go to Firenze.
Why?
Ezio, we want to help.
I was trying to help you by sending you to Firenze.
Where is Madonna Solari?
She's dead.
Merda. What now? Will we have to close?
You cannot close. I need your help.
Messere, without someone who can run things, we're finished.
I'll do it.
You do not belong here, Claudia.
I know how to run a business. I ran on Comerios for years.
This is different.
What alternative do you have, Ezio?
You do this, Claudia, and you are on your own.
I've been on my own for 20 years.
Fine. I intend to repair the brothel. This place is a real mess, and I want your courtesans to find Caterina Sforza.
You can count on us.
So, with this money, we will renovate the Rosa and Fiore, make it a real classy joint. Arquitecto. Huzzah. I like you get to see how it's built up.
D'accordo. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Wow, look at that.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
My money went well invested.
Here, I keep a list of the skills taught to my girls.
You're not teaching them much.
Think you could do better?
Nessun problema.
Ezio, the Borgia make it difficult for Claudia's girls. There are several things you could do that would aid them.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else?
No. Ezio,
Did you find Caterina?
we are working on it.
Bene. Come to see me at Isola Tiberina with her location.
Ezio, why you gotta be awful? Now, this is very interesting. Now, we also have the help of the courtesans. But this means that we have a relationship with them now. By taking on Maria's courtesan missions, we can help their daily lives in Roma. And by participating in the courtesan guild challenges, we can unlock special rewards and discounts for the services. So, using courtesan groups to distract guards, evading using crowd blending and hiding spots, killing guard post enemies with the crossbow without being detected, commandeering guards on horseback without killing the rider, hiding dead bodies, poisonings, using smoke bomb attacks, assassinations from behind, and blending spots. Pretty much by using the things that Paola taught us in the last game. And I think I know just how to end today's episode. We have just unlocked a repressed memory. As you can see, a heartbroken icon will tell us where it is. Ezio is very heartbroken over the loss of love, feeling cheated by his destiny as an assassin. He had to often act as an assassin rather than as himself. If you will remember, in the very early missions of the previous game, Ezio had a long-time courtship with Cristina Vespucci. By the time we saw her in the mission Nightcap, it was going pretty well. Well, now we get to see how that began.
What about that one?
Oh, she is beautiful.
Okay, then go talk to her.
Just like that? Talk about what?
It doesn't matter. See, little brother, most men are so afraid of beautiful girls that anyone who actually talks to them has an advantage. Just make it up as you go.
What?
What?
Why are you just standing there?
Oh, because I wanted to ask you something. Which is... What's your name?
Not one you'll ever need to make use of.
Aspetta, I wasn't ready. I was planning on being really charming and funny. I just have a second chance. Oh well.
Ezio, all is not lost. You made her smile. She will remember you now.
No, I can still fix these. I'll follow her ways. See where she lives.
I would not really recommend that these days, but it's a romance. Wow, we haven't seen Ezio like this in a while. It's so good to be back in Florence.
I told you I'm not interested.
See, but I am.
Get in line.
I think not, amore mio. I've decided I'm tired of waiting for you to open your legs on your own. Cane rognoso! What do you want here? This has nothing to do with you!
Nice to see you too, Vieri. I think you're disturbing this young lady's day. Is that the best you can do?
Shut your mouth! I'll kill you!
Why am I not surprised to find you forcing yourself on a nice girl? Just like your father's bank treats Firenze.
Fool! Your father is the one who needs to learn a lesson! You will pay for interfering. Your whole family will.
Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Are you all right?
I am now. You asked for my name earlier. It's Cristina.
Piacere, Cristina. I'm Ezio.
Well, Ezio. Looks like you got yourself a second chance.
Adorable. Now, nearly 25 years later, Ezio probably wonders what happened.
From now on, snap inspections of random houses and businesses throughout the area.
But it is just about time for the Ubisoft Forward event. So that's very exciting. Please feel free to tune in, as I'm sure many fans of the series are already. It'll be a fun time. And I will probably be streaming part 3 of We Happy Few later on tonight. After maybe some dinner and a little bit of housekeeping. I'd like to thank everyone for the absolute ship. Oh, absolutely. Christina and Ezio forever. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for a surprise stream today. Now that we're in some of the more modern Assassins... Hold on a moment. Hold a moment. I owe you back from last time, friend. Okay, alright. Okay. There we go. Ooh, with that being said, thank you again for tuning in. Now that we're in the more modern Assassin's Creeds, I feel like it's going to be much more interesting to watch because everything that you do, from collecting to building up the city, is important. Whereas some of the side quests in the previous games were just kind of, oh, go there, stab this person. But now we have that secret ingredient for all great stories, which is context. This has been Jeff the Narrator. If you don't already follow me on Twitch, please do so, as it does help support the channel, as well as liking and subscribing on YouTube. I do back up all of the videos that I make on my YouTube channel under Jeff the Narrator. And are you kidding me? And we try to keep everything organized on the YouTube channel a whole lot better. Everything is split up by playlists, and it's very enjoyable to kind of go ahead and binge watch. We do have a complete playthrough of not only the original Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2, but as well as the first Mafia game, Definitive Edition, and we're getting ready to finish our 3-part series on Mafia 2 as well. So you can catch it first here on Twitch, but if you prefer to wait, you can always find it uploaded the same day or within a few hours of the stream date. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. This is Jeff the Narrator, and keep telling stories.